Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today I'm going to help you with the notes and some practice with shopping conversations. So I'm in your OneNote, Chapter 8, Shopping, and I'm on the page Shopping Conversations. I'm eliminating the table of contents and making the notes big. Please note that there are 2 pages. I'm going to start just with page 1. So, shopping conversations and backwards verbs. ¿Qué te gusta? One of the most useful verbs while shopping is the verb gustar. Use this verb to give your opinion about items. Let's review it. Well, remember, gusta only has 2 forms. When you like one thing, we're going to say gusta. When you like 2 or more, it's gustan. Remember, gustar means to like, but what you're actually saying is the item is pleasing to you. And I'll mention that again when we do our example. Let's look at the chart. So you can see in the spots, it's not gusto, gustas, it's just gusta or gustan. What does change is the pronoun that indicates who is doing the liking. So if I like an item, I'm going to say me gusta, gustan. If you like it, te gusta, gustan. If one person likes it, I'm going to say le gusta, gustan. If we all like it, I'm going to say nos gusta, gustan. In Spain, they would say for vosotros, os gusta, gustan. For 2 or more people where you are not included, I'm going to say les gusta, gustan. Trátalo, try it and give your opinion. So, what is my opinion about the sneakers in number 1? So, to give my opinion, they're very colorful, a little bit clownish. So, here I think I'm going to say, me gusta. Los zapatos. Let's call them tenis instead of zapatos. Los tenis. Now, what I'm really saying is the tenis or the sneakers are pleasing to me because tenis are plural. We know that there's more than one, so I have to take gusta and I have to make it gustan. Now, I want you to do dos y tres. Perfect. Let's go on to the next backwards verb. Que te duele? Later, we reported on our aches and pains using doler with a body part. When one body part hurts, we're going to use duele. When 2 or more body parts ache, we're going to use duelen. Again, duele just changes to duelen. So what changes again is the pronoun to indicate who has the ache or pain. And again, it's going to be me, te, le, nos, les. Let's look at a few. Elena. Elena le, well, we have to choose the body part first. And I'm going to say that it's that leg that's in a cast. So I'm going to say la pierna. Remember, in English, we would say Elena's leg hurts. In Spanish, we have to say the leg is hurting Elena. So how many legs are we talking about? 1 or more than 1? Well, she's only got 1 in a cast. So I'm going to use duele because she only has 1 leg in a cast. Okay, now we've got this guy and he's talking about himself. So he's saying, me duele. Well, let's see what it is. I'm going to use his arm. So, el brazo. So I would say, me duele because it's only 1 arm. Now, here, the next 2 that I want you to finish. This one we're asking. So we're asking the guy here at the end. I'm going to put a bubble on him. We're asking him. So we need, here you need the right form of duele. Is it duele or duelen in the first blank? Okay, here you need the pronoun. No, you don't need the pronoun. I gave it to you. Here it's just the el, la, los, or las, your definite article. And here in the last one is your body part. Remember, start with the body part because that's going to determine both your definite article and duele or duelen, and then use the green one as a model to complete the purple one. And again, those people down at the bottom are talking about themselves. It looks like a father-son. Okay, let's go to page 2, backwards verbs, page 2. Okay, this is what we just learned. Okay, when asking about the price of something, we will use the verb costar. Costar. But costar is an O-T-U-E. Costar means to cost. So when we're asking about the price of one thing, we're going to say cuesta. When we're asking the price of two or more things, cuesta becomes cuestan. It's just like gustar and dolor with only two forms. Cuánto cuesta is how much does it cost? Cuánto cuestan is how much do they cost, plural, more than one item. Okay, so this is for one item, two or more items. Okay, and here's your practice. I'll model the first one for you, and they all are looking at this graphic. So first we're asking about la camiseta, this one. Okay, there's only one shirt, so I'm going to use cuesta. ¿Cuánto cuesta la camiseta? La camiseta, still only one, cuesta 25 euros. Okay, I'd like you to use the picture and complete the last two. Good. Now today's new material is como me queda. Kdar is also like the verbs that we've done so far. So queda when you have one item, quedan when you have two or more. When we're talking about Kdar, Kdar is an interesting verb because it has multiple uses, but today we're going to use it as to fit, like when we're talking about trying on clothes. And again, Keda only has two forms, but what does change is who's talking with the pronoun. Me queda, quedan, te queda, quedan, le queda, quedan, nos queda, quedan, os queda, quedan, and les queda, quedan. Remember, two or more people. Okay, so Kedar to fit. You're asking like, how does this look on me? How does it fit me? Okay, Kedar does not change based on who the clothes fit, but based on how many clothes. So again, the number, how many. But it is followed by a qualifier to say how it fits. Bien, mal, grande, pequeño. Okay, does it fit me well? Does it fit me poorly? Mal, I would say poorly. Is it too big? Or is it too small? Okay, remember these qualifiers, though, have to match in both gender and number. Let's look at the example. And for the example, we're talking about this man. Los pantalones me quedan grandes. Okay, because pants is plural. Okay, so pants is what this is controlling the sentence. Because there's more than one pant, we have to go to quedan, and grande has to go to plural to match pantalones. Let's do one of these together. When you're talking to your friend, okay, to your friend, this is the pronoun. The orange is the pronoun. When you're talking to your friend, you would say, la camiseta te, okay. Now, what do? It's camiseta. Is it queda or quedan? Well, that's one item, so we're going to use queda. Okay, if it's a camiseta, it has to queda pequeña. Okay, and here's the picture. La camiseta te queda pequeña. So the shirt fits you too small. Sounds weird in English, but it's too small for you. Now, when you're talking about yourself, we're going to talk about these little shoes. Let's try it again. Okay, those are baby shoes. Los zapatos. Now I'm talking about myself. So I'm going to change te. I'm going to use me. Los zapatos me. How many shoes? More than one. So queda is going to become quedan. Now I have to make this match zapatos. So los zapatos me quedan pequeños. Okay, the shoes, they fit me too small. They're too small for me. Okay. Again, quedan zapatos, pequeños matches zapatos. Now we're talking about the baby. We're talking about the baby right here at the end. Okay. La chaqueta becomes le because we're talking about one baby. Okay, one baby. La chaqueta le. How many jackets are we talking about? Well, la chaqueta, just one, so it's going to be queda. And grande ends in an E is for everybody. So it stays grande. La chaqueta le queda grande. The jacket fits him too big. Okay, it's too big. Now I want you to try it. I have Sandy, Paco, and Tatiana. So I'll do Sandy with you. Okay, so I'm talking about Sandy, and I guess she's having trouble with her pants. They must be too small. So let's say, so this is Sandy. I'm going to do Sandy right here. Okay. I'm going to say, in parentheses, Sandy. Just so we know who we're talking about. Whoops, Sandy with an I. Sandy, los pantalones. Now she's one person. Le. Pantalones is plural. So quedan. And they look like they're too small because she's having trouble getting them on. So I'm going to use pequeño. But now I have to make the end of it match pantalones. So I'm going to go all the way back and look at the los, and I'm going to make it pequeños. Okay, now I'd like you to finish with Paco and Tatiana. I do have a visual here on the side that I just want to mention. How does Kdar work? Well, you change the pronoun. So we've got Kedar or Kedan, change your pronoun. And then in the middle is the plus sign. And then these are the qualifiers. Example, la camisa me queda bien, pero, remember, pero means but. Los jeans or los vaqueros me quedan mal. So if I was in the dressing room, I'd be telling my friend, the shirt fits me well, but the jeans don't fit me. They fit me poorly. Okay, guys, please continue to do your great work. Thank you for listening and taking the notes. Gracias.